Hello, my friends. Hope you are all doing well. Happy Tuesday. I am just going to pop up my screen on the other side just to make sure that we are good to go and I'm able to read my comments, but it kind of looks like I might be live. And yes, happy Tuesday, my friends. Welcome back to another episode of Teach It Tuesday with Tammy and Jenny. For those of you that are new to my page, my name is Tammy Savello and I'm with Cards by TLC. My friends, I am in fun fold mode. I absolutely love a good fun fold. Before we get started on today's simple fun fold that I have for you guys, if you have not catched my live from last Saturday for World Card Making Day, I did a sneak peek of a class that I have currently open. It is a little bit festive fun fold class, and we created these 3 fun folds on my live. We're using the little bit festive designer paper. So these were the 3 fun fold sneak peeks that I created. So these are 3 of the 10. This is a belly band fold. And here is a gift card holder and a step up card. These are 3 of the folds that I created that we're going to be creating in the class. The class is open at the moment, and it is on my blog, my current blog post at cardsbytlc.com. It's a little bit festive, and in this class, you get supplies to make 10 fun fold cards, a full package of the little bit festive designer paper that I will be cutting that down to 6x6, and little die cut pieces that are already pre-punched and bagged up for you. 10 coordinating card bases that are pre-cut for you, and 10 envelopes, and a full package of the Regal foiled adhesive back gems as a thank you to me. All the details, like I said, are on my, and the registration are on my most recent blog post at cardsbytlc.com. You do have 3 options. There you can either choose the full package, the full kit that you want to create with the full class, or you can get video links where you use your own supplies and I just send you the video links. And in September, I also created these fun folds using the Flowers and Frames designer paper, and you can get those video links with this if you'd like to get both, or you could just pick and choose whichever you would like. Again, like I said, all the details are on my most recent blog post page, but we are creating these 10 fun folds. Look how fun. 10 of them in this class. So be sure to head over there. If you are watching the replay on YouTube, I will put the link in the description box below. And if you're watching the replay here on Facebook, I will put it in the comment section below. But let's get started on this super easy, adorable fun fold that we are creating today. So cute. We are using the Sentimental Wishes. I was inspired by my friend and fellow Stampin Up demonstrator, Sue Camfield. I absolutely loved the simplicity of this fold. I love that you can use it with any designer paper. You could choose any designer paper, any stamp set. It's really versatile. I absolutely love this. I absolutely love the Sentimental Wishes designer paper. It truly reminds me of my childhood growing up in the 70s. It brings me back to that very old traditional old style decor. What I absolutely love about this paper is that with each purchase of this paper, Stampin' Up donates $3 to support children's literacies around the world. So you have all of that as well. So let's go ahead and get started on today's project and go over all the sizes and dimensions. Now, if you miss the sizes and dimensions, they will be on my blog post tomorrow. But let's go ahead and get started. Hello, Patty. So for our fun fold, so cute, we have a Lost Lagoon card base. Hi, Judy. Welcome in. Lost Lagoon card base, and this is cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Our Pretty Peacock layer is 4 by 5 1/4. That's going to be our layer there. And then we have a basic white panel piece that is on the inside panel piece. And this piece is cut at 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. That is the original size. I think I'm going to trim that down to 5 inches because I want to leave a little bit more of a border around the top and the bottom. So we will probably do that when I do our scoring of our flat pieces. And then we have our left flap piece that is cut by 3 1/2 by 4. And we have a right flap piece that is cut at 3 by 3 1/2. Now we're going to be scoring these at 1/2 inch. And then our designer pieces, we have a piece of designer paper that is cut by, we have two designer pieces that are cut by 1 by 3 7/8. So actually 3 7/8 by 1, because this is directional. So I cut that 3 7/8 by 1. And then we have our left flat piece that is cut by 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Our DSP for our right flat piece is, this piece is actually cut by 3 by 3, but I used the stitched rectangle die, the largest stitched rectangle die from Stylish Shapes, because it's 3 by 3 squared. So that's perfect. So if you are cutting your designer paper, you would cut this piece at 3 by 3 or your front focal point, whatever you want to do, whether it's your sentiment piece or whatever you would like to do. So let's go ahead and start off by scoring our flap pieces. This comes together so quickly and so adorable. You love it with the square die. I know, it's perfect. It fits perfectly, and it's cute because it has the cute little stitched edging around the edges. So perfect. So we are going to start off by taking our 4 by 3 1/2 piece, and we, along the 4-inch side, we're going to be scoring that at 1/2 inch. We're actually going to be scoring both of these at 1/2 inch. And this one, you want to make sure that you are on the 3 1/2 inch side. So, let's make sure. Let me double check this really quick. The right flap needs to be 3 by 3 1/2. So I need to cut you down. I'm glad I'm checking you. This needs to be 3 by 3 1/2. So along the 3 1/2 inch side, we're going to be scoring that at 1/2 inch. So again, this is 3 by 3 1/2. This is 3 1/2 by 4. Both of them are scored at 1/2 inch. I know, it is way better than just plain squares. And you could even do a circle element on this as well. I just wanted to go with the shape of the fold and keep it very simple. But you can ramp it up with deckled circles or regular circles, whatever you want to use. It's so much fun. So the first thing that you want to do is, let's go ahead, and I think what I'm going to do is do our flap pieces, because our flap pieces are going to be going behind this first panel. So let's go ahead and fold those creases in, and we are going to add the flap pieces behind panel number 1. So I'm going to bring in my tear and tape. If I can find you. Here we go. And I'm just going to add some tear and tape just on the inside because we are using this as flat pieces. I want to use a good adhesive. So you can either use Seal, Seal Plus, or I'm just going to do the tear and tape because it's simple. And then we are going to fold that in, crease that edge. And for those of you that are popping in, I encourage you to watch the replay because I talked about my fun fold class. So you definitely want to make sure that you catch that. So I'm just going to come in here and we're going to center that flap right behind that first panel. And then we're going to come in with this flap and do the same thing. Take off that release tape and center that. And I want to kind of center it on this flap. There we go. And it's a nice little flip flap. And now we can come in and add some Seal or Seal Plus or tear and tape. I would highly recommend probably using a more durable adhesive and not a liquid adhesive, just because it gives you that durability of holding the card together. Lay that, center that right there on the flap. Now we're going to go ahead and, like I said, I think I'm going to trim you down to 5 inches because I want a little bit of a border. So originally I had this piece at 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. So now you want it 3 7/8 by 5. I just want that. I think I just like a little bit of that border. I'm going to bring in my silicone mat because I'm going to be gluing our designer strips right there. And then we're going to be stamping our sentiment, "Let's celebrate the season," on the inside of that. Is my connection good, ladies that are in the chat right now? It looks like I'm kind of hitching, and our Wi-Fi has really been acting up lately. Just want to make sure that I'm a-okay. So I'm adding a strip to the top and the bottom, like so. And then I'm going to come in with some pretty peacock ink and add our sentiment, "Let's celebrate the season." All good. Okay, good. There we go. And I'm going to break my own rule. Typically, I like to use Seal for the inside panel piece, but because we're doing some layering, I kind of want to use some liquid glue, and I'll just use a light hand on that. Yeah, I like that with the border way better. There we go. Perfect. Now we're just going to add our front panel pieces. And this is such a fun, easy fun fold. Comes together very quick and easy, very nice, and it uses that decorative designer paper perfectly. we go. Now we're gonna finish up with the Regold foiled gems. I think because of the berries, so I colored these berries with my cherry cobbler blend, because the pink I needed a red berry instead of a pink berry, so we just went ahead and I think I'm going to add some red berries to make it pop. I used blue on the original, so just added some red berries to that, and there is our fun fold. So simple, so easy. Wanted to keep it simple today. I'm definitely in craft fair mode, so I want to keep things super easy and super simple to make it. That is it for me, my friends. Now, Jenny, unfortunately, will not be live this week, but we'll be back for more creative fun next week. I do have an announcement, though, regarding my Thursday lives. I had so much fun creating with you on Saturday mornings that I decided to change my date to Saturdays. So starting this week, we are going to be going live at Cards by TLC on YouTube at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So my lives for Thursdays will officially be moving to Saturday mornings. So grab a cup of coffee with me, craft with me, and I hope to see you all Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon and stay cool out there. It's another hot one here again. And to all my Florida friends and family, you are in my thoughts and prayers as Hurricane Milton reaches landfall. I have some friends traveling to the state. I hope they can travel safely. So please, everyone, stay safe. You will be in my prayers. And I will see you all next time for more creative fun. Bye, everyone.